it's Rachel and today I am back with another video. This time we are going to set up the month of July in my Stalogy. It has been a minute since I filmed a setup for the month. I did June and I did May off camera, and then somebody was like, please will you do July on camera? It wasn't intentional that I did it off camera, I just ended up being super busy and yeah, just time escaped me, but I needed my planner so I did it off camera. But I'm here today to set up. So first of all I need to leave a page here because of the whole missing out situation of the trackers, because I wasn't concentrating last month, so we're going to put that to the side there. I have counted out my days because I've planned the week already, as you just saw. So this is where we are going to start. I've pulled some things from my collection. I've gone with these washes. So these two here are from Simply Gilded. This one, the name of the shop has escaped me and I'm kicking myself, but somebody will know where that's from. It's on the tip of my tongue, but anyway, that's a gorgeous one. And I think this might be from Simply Gilded as well, but it doesn't have the Simply Gilded in the actual roll, but I think it's old. I think it's really old Simply Gilded, but you can see the colour theme that I'm going with there. I've got a page from a paper pad that I've got from Planner Face that I just thought I could use as my to-do list for the month. I have printed out a July monthly from Google. I've also printed out this gorgeous holiday image. I think you can see the theme that we are going with. I've got my freebie printables from the Grumpy Tortoise. I have got my big monthly one, my month and 2 pages. And I've got my month on 1 page twice. One for my mood tracker, one for my YouTube tracker. And I've also pulled this piece of vellum from my collection as well because I just thought it might be cute for that holiday image to go on. Now, as well as that, I have actually ordered some palm tree acetate from Josephine Bow Designs. It's gold foiled, gorgeous, and I'm going to put it over the top of this. It's going to be gorgeous when it comes. I'm going to pick it up from Planner Fest at the weekend, and then I can get that in here. So let's get going then. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've done a monthly setup. Well, let's get sorted. I wasn't happy with last month's setup. Was it last month or was it May's? It was May's that I wasn't really happy with. It was just a bit meh. I normally do a birthday themed one, but I didn't. I don't know why, but I didn't. Anyway, let's get this sorted. So what I want to do is I want to put this on this side because that's where the acetate is going to go over the top of. And I always quite like it when the acetate goes over the top of the calendar. I bought some new sticky. This is just one that I got from Amazon. It'll be linked in my Amazon favourites down below. There's quite a few in there and I haven't taken any of them out like when I've ordered different ones, just because I've liked them all. So whichever ones you decide to order, depending on my funds, sometimes like I'll just order one, sometimes I'll order like a pack of 8. It really just depends. But if I like something, even if I don't order it anymore, I do leave it in there for people to see. Now I've got this piece of vellum. Oh, it's a little big. We're going to need to do a trim. Okay, I'm not going to measure, I'm just going to do it. It doesn't need to be too much coming off. I'll just take a bit off the side, and I think actually I might just take a bit. In fact, actually I'm just going to do a diagonal cut just to make it a bit kooky. Okay, and then let's see what we think about putting that down on there. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So we'll put this down. I might also need to cut the holiday image that I've printed out as well. I just printed it and loosely cut it out, but I cut it to the size that it printed out. It might be a little bit big. Okay, let's get this in. I'm not too bothered about putting this down straight. Doesn't really matter. I do need to make sure that I don't go over the edge of the page though. Either end. There we are good. Okay, just felt like it needed a bit of something. Oh, we're having one of those days where I need to keep pausing the filming. Yep, there he goes, because the dog has lost his mind. So what happens is Effie jumps on the back of the couch, which is by the window, so she can see out the window. We live on a main road, as I said before, so it gets quite busy. But Effie's not really that tolerant of other things existing on the same planet that she lives on. So yeah, she's got a lot of enemies out there apparently, and they need to know, and I cannot stress this enough, they need to know that she's the cock of the street. Is that a saying in the US? It means like the boss, you know, like the top dog in jail. She's the top dog of our street, literally, she thinks in her head. But there is like a German Shepherd Wolf mix type thing that lives on the corner, not too far away from us, and it's become a bit of a running joke. So she sits up there and she oh, I've just put glue on this without even looking at if it's going to fit. I think we'll be all right. Yeah, so the guy walks past all the time with this dog, and it's a lovely dog. I've been outside and seen it and given it a cuddle. It's an absolutely lovely dog. But Effie hates it. So, but the guy laughs his head off because she's just this tiny little white thing that just bounces up and down on the top of the couch when she sees it. So it's become a bit of a running joke that they're arch nemesis. Well, it's just gone past. But the other problem that we've got is that Dexter can't get up on the couch anymore with his arthritis. He can't jump up. So he's mostly deaf. I'm pretty sure that he is like 98% deaf these days. So I don't even know how he hears her. It must be the vibrations of her bouncing up and down. So he on the floor, who cannot see anything, just starts like barking in solidarity with her, you know? And I'm like, shush, you need to just calm down. But of course I can't tell him shush because he can't hear me saying shush anymore. Anyway, it just went past and Effie lost her mind and Dexter lost his mind in just in general with her. That goes, doesn't it? Have I got any more of those stickers? And I'm like, oh, it's going to be one of those days where we just bark at everything that exists in the world. Brilliant. Right. Let's see if I've got any more little leafy things, because they were perfect. These that I'm these that I'm just flicking through right now are some of the stickers that I got from Shein that time. I don't know if you remember the Shein haul. That was quite a while ago. And they are all super duper cute. I mean, that just might be enough, just that one thing up there. I wanted to put a heart or something here, I think. Oops, she's jumped down. Oh, they're both around. He's got up with a... Have you finished now telling the world that you're the boss? I mean, I don't mean to fuel the hatred, but if he wanted to, and he doesn't want to, if he wanted to, he could eat you. You are literally tiny compared to him. It's really odd, you know, because she doesn't like any other dog on the planet at all, apart from Dexter, who I'm still convinced she only mildly tolerates. But when Duke comes, Duke is the dog that we made friends with when Paige was in the pram, when we used to pick Jensen up from school. We've known him now, so Paige is 7 and she was like 1 then, so we've known him for about 6 years. And he is a golden lab, and he's a right big bouncy thing. Oh, he looks just like that actually. A bit shorter hair, I think that's a golden retriever. But he's the one dog that Effie loves. He comes in our house and he knocks on the door now to say hello, and they come in. His owner comes in and has a cup of tea and the dogs play. And it's just become a thing. It's nice actually. It's really nice. We love to see them. But yeah, Effie gets all excited and she wags her tail and she sniffs his butt like they do, and they have a little run around the living room. And I'm like, what is it about Duke that you will tolerate, but you will literally tolerate nothing else? Just tell me, because I'll find more dog friends like that for you. She's not a lover. You know, people say like, oh, she's a lover, not a fighter. No, Effie. She's got no teeth anymore. She had to have an operation, which is typical for Yorkshire Terriers. So she had to have her teeth out. They went rotten. And she's a Yorkie Chihuahua cross. So she's got like 3 teeth in her chops. And one of them, instead of being up straight like that, is like sticking out of her mouth like that. We call it the snaggle tooth. So at best, this is going to sound wrong when I say it. I said it in my head and I was like, I don't know if I want this to come out of my mouth, but I'm going to say it anyway. But at best, she could probably suck them to death. And that's about it. No biting's occurring. She can't do it. Can you, Moose? Oh, this is going to take a hot minute to get this off here. Now she's all riled up and she's digging in the corners, scruffing at the carpet. I cannot tell you how long it took me to get that sticker up. Nails are just crazy. I'm just going to stick it on here because I feel like it went nicely. And then I feel like once I've got my Tropicana overlay over the top of this, it's going to look gorgeous. Effie. She's all riled up. Oh, dearie me, it's going to be one of them days. I got this as well, but I don't think that's the right kind of leaf. I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to put that one on as well. Oh, I've just seen something on the side, and it's just giving me a quick reminder. I just want to say a quick thank you to somebody, because I've not been able to locate her on Instagram, and I need to say thank you. But I just want to say a quick thank you to Rena. I hope I'm saying your name right. Is it Rena or Raina? Possibly might be Raina. She sent Paige and I a lovely little parcel into our PR box. I just wanted to let you know that we have got it. Don't worry, we have got it, and it is very, very kind of you. I am going to change into the, one of them was a Stalogy cover. I am going to change into it. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous brown colour, a nice neutral brown. But currently my front of my thing is this pastel situation. It's not going to go with the brown, so I need to find something nice and neutral to stick in there. Once I've done that, I'm going to move into that other. But thank you so much for sending that in. Very, very, very kind of you, and we appreciate it. Right then, let's put this to the side. I wanted like a sticker there, a heart or something. Let's see what I've got. Effie, can you stop now? Effie, what's going on? I've just been looking through my hearts. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay, I've just been looking through my hearts from File Fabulous. I've got a few green options. I think I'm going to go with this one. I just want to sort of cover that bit that's there, like that. Right, okay. That is done for now. Let me put this back then. Right, so that has us moving on to my monthly, my event calendar. So this is the one where all the things that I've got going on goes on. When I'm putting my printables in, I'm trying not to tuck them in too near this crease because it's making a hump. It's a normal thing, the book's getting full, so it does get a bit of a hump, but if I can not tuck my printables too far into the crease, it sort of stops it from getting too out of control too quickly. I was talking about this the other day. I am getting a bit of a hump in here, like I said, but I'm unsure what I'm going to do about moving into a half-year Stalogy this year, because if I just hold this up in a minute when I've done this, yeah, you can see she's getting quite chunky, but I actually, if you look at the spine, I've got all of this left. So I think potentially that could be half a year, and I've just done half a year. So I might actually end up with the entire lot of 2023 in one planner, which actually would be quite nice. I don't like, do I want to stick some of this on here for just something? I mean, that could be fun. Could it be fun? Do you think that might be fun? Yeah, I don't want to, oh, I like that now. Yeah, why not? I mean, could I write over the top of that? This is the situation. July. What have I got going on in July? I'm just going to check my forward planner. 2 things on the 1st and the 8th. That's over here. I think I want to do it, you know. I mean, I guess I could write over the top of that, and also I could get a box sticker and stick it over the top of it as well if I wanted to. What was I saying? What was I saying? I can't even remember now what I was saying. Okay, and I'm going to just cut this down and do a bit of something with that as well, just because. There we go. And then let's just cut this. Maybe we can put a bit of this one here, maybe a bit of this one No, that looks silly, but I don't mind that there. What if we double stack it? Have we gone a bit abstract? Maybe I'll just leave that there like that. And then what I wanted to do is I just hauled some goodies from Happy Shaper Papery, and there was a deco sheet in there that I want to use, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I've got these sheets from the recent Aloha release. So we've got the small deco, we have got the large deco, and I've also got some floral trims. So what can I do with these? I think I might, no, I'm going to leave those. I'm going to use some of the big deco for now. I think I'm going to use a bit of the big and a bit of the little. These are beautiful. Proper Caribbean flowers, these remind me of. Don't find these on the beach in Blackpool. I just want to make sure I get it up correctly because it's got lots of little things coming off it. I think I would be really upset if I ripped it. It is cut perfectly though, so that's good news. Beautiful. Yeah, so in case you hadn't guessed, we are sort of going with a bit of a holiday theme. I don't have any summer holidays planned this year, unfortunately, but that doesn't mean that I can't make the month holiday themed in my planner. Pretty. Okay. And then I think what I'm going to do is just move on to this little sheet and just put a few of the little ones in between some of the months on the actual monthly. It doesn't need to be a ton. Just a little sprinkling here and there is going to be nice. I'm going for some of the smaller ones. And there is actually some smaller ones on here as well, which we can take advantage of. Very pretty, very pretty. I think I'm going to leave that at that then. So let me get my pen and we'll have a look back and we'll put those things on that I need to put on. First of all, I know we've got Planner Fest, which is on the 1st. And then it was the 8th, wasn't it, that I'm going to watch the girls in the show. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything else there, but I have a grooming appointment that I cancelled from there because I'm going to Planner Fest, and I'm pretty sure it's on the 5th, but I'll double check that before I stick it in. It would be just typical me to stick that in at the wrong place. Right then, let's pull those to the side and let's get my mood tracker down. I did actually miss this last month. I forgot to put it in, didn't I? And I'm not going to backtrack with that one. I am going to backtrack with the YouTube one because I do like to know what videos I put up. But I'm not going to do the mood tracker. That's gone now. Been and done. There's no point back planning that. So we've just got our month to one page here. These are the freebies from the Grumpy Tortoise. And we're going to use some more of this as deco. I'm actually going to put one of these down at the top here, near where I'm going to write my key. Just as a little bit of a page topper. And then let's use one of these for deco. Use one of the bigger ones again. Let's go with this one. My tummy is rumbling this morning. Okay. And then let's turn over and do the next one. We're just going to do the same thing again. I don't know what it is about this roller, but I get mixed up which way around it goes. I keep picking it up upside down. Okay, we are out of that one, but that's okay because I have more. Is this different? It's different. I don't know why it's different. Why is it different? This was a 6x6 and this is a 5x8. I bought them together. It was in either a 4 or 6 pack. I can't remember which. Okay, let's give this one a go. What's the situation with this thingamabobber? Okay. Oh, this one's a lot smoother than that one. Okay, there we go. Let's put this one in as well then. And then we'll do the same thing. We're going to put one of these as a page topper and I'll write my key underneath. I'm going to do the keys off camera just because you've seen it before 1,000 times and I feel like it's just going to make the video quite long and you're probably bored of seeing it because I do it every single time. And then we'll use this one. Gorgeous. And then the last page that I have got, I don't know if you've noticed, but I have currently dropped my sleep tracker. I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not into it. But no doubt I'll pick it up again at some point. It was quite functional for me at the beginning to know what I was sleeping because I think I was a bit disillusioned that I wasn't getting as much sleep as I was. I don't know why I thought that I wasn't getting as much sleep as I was. But it was just quite nice to have that. But I also just quite enjoyed having it because it gave me a reason to pick up my planner, if you know what I mean. Something to fill in every day. But currently I'm just a little bit over it. I will go back to it though. I do that sometimes, just go off it and then come back. I'm just using these floral little washi strips just to line the page. I've decided to go down the sides rather than across the bottom or the top. Just a bit of fun. I put the other one nearer the top, so I'll put this one nearer the bottom. Brilliant. And then if I find my script stickers, I have some this month stickers that I made myself. I think they're here, aren't they? Which are here. I'm going to put one of those at the top of this page. And then I just thought that this went quite nicely. I'm just going to stick this on here as a bit of a funny to do page. I'm going to trim it slightly. It can definitely be trimmed and it'll just fit on a little bit better. I know the florals aren't an exact match, but I do still feel like they go. This is just from a paper pad from Plannerface that I bought at the Plan event a couple of years ago. Oh, that'll do nicely. Yeah, it just sits in the top of my planner cart and I do use them occasionally, but I thought why not stick one for this month in here. If I've got any to-dos that I need to pop in my planner but they're not time sensitive, I can just do them at any point during the month, then I'll pop them in here. Or if they do need doing on a specific week but I'm not up to that week in the weeklies yet, I can still pop it on here and refer back to it later on. Let's make sure we get this in the right place then. I want it pretty much in the middle. Oh, that's really pretty. I love that. And that leaves us with one last job to do, and that is to put our monthly tab on. Of course, I need to put the acetate on, but I don't have it yet. I will put that in when I do, and I'll flip it through during one of the weeklies for you. Now then, I was running out of these tabs. Am I already at the last one? No, I've got 2 left. I've got July and August, but I do now have some new ones. If you saw my Josephine Bow Designs haul the other day, you know that I am back stocked up on those. So let's just get this in the correct place. It's just a rough line up. that is July pretty much set up in my B6 Stalogy. We've got my cover page with the acetate to go on. We have got my monthly event tracker. We've got my mood tracker. I'll fill the key in off camera. We've got my YouTube tracker, again, same thing. And we've got my notes pages, and I think you will agree that it actually looks really, really nice. Really happy with this month. It's nice to have a month that I'm happy with when the last two I've not really done too well with. But for now, that's going to be it from me for today. If you like this video, if you can give me a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, I'll love you forever, and I'll see you soon. Bye!